Your cat just licked you. And you probably said, "Ah, cute," and moved on. But what just happened was not cute. It was ancient. It was specific. And according to feline behavioral research, it was one of the most deliberate things your cat is capable of doing. Welcome to Cat Mind. Subscribe right now, because what you're about to learn will permanently change the way you read your cat, starting with the behavior that happens every single day and is almost universally misunderstood. 1. Why does your cat lick your hair? Not your hand. Not your arm. Specifically your hair. This is called allogrooming, mutual grooming between members of the same social group, and in cats, it is reserved almost exclusively for individuals they consider bonded partners. Feral cats do not groom strangers. They groom their core group. Their family. Your hair is being treated as fur. Your cat is not confused about what you are. They are placing you inside the category of individuals they are responsible for maintaining. Here's the layer most people miss: cats groom the areas that another cat cannot reach on their own. The head. The neck. The ears. When your cat licks your hair, they are specifically targeting the zone you can't clean yourself. By their logic, you need help. They're providing it. That is not affection in the way we use the word. It is duty. Obligation towards someone they have claimed. 2. Why does your cat lick you and then bite you? This is the one that confuses people the most and causes the most undeserved labels. My cat is aggressive. My cat is unpredictable. My cat turns on me for no reason. Here is what is actually happening. What you're experiencing is called a love bite, but that name undersells its complexity. Researchers call it petting-induced overstimulation. During grooming sessions between cats, there is a natural rhythm of give and take. One cat grooms. The other signals when it's enough. Then they switch, or they separate. When your cat licks you and then bites, they are ending the session. The bite is not aggression. It is punctuation. The mistake owners make is treating the bite as the first signal. It isn't. Your cat told you 3 times before that bite happened. The tail started moving. The skin along their back rippled. The ears shifted. You missed them. The bite is the 4th and final notice. Learn the first 3, and the bite never comes. 3. Why does your cat lick the same spot on your skin obsessively? This is where it stops being behavioral and becomes something you should pay attention to medically. Cats have been documented detecting changes in human body chemistry through repeated licking of specific skin areas. Shifts in blood glucose. Changes in hormone levels. The early chemical signatures of infection or illness. This is not mystical. A cat's sense of smell is approximately 14 times more powerful than a human's, and their tongue, covered in backward-facing keratin spines called papillae, is designed to collect and analyze biological samples with every pass. If your cat has recently developed a fixation on one specific area of your body that they never paid attention to before, and it doesn't stop, tell your doctor. There is documented case history of cats alerting owners to early-stage skin conditions, diabetic episodes, and infections that were not yet clinically visible. Take the signals seriously. 4. Why does your cat lick you after you've been outside? The moment you walk in the door. Before you've even sat down. Your cat is already at your ankles. What you're reading as a greeting is actually decontamination. While you were gone, you accumulated an entirely foreign scent profile. Other humans. Other animals. Environments your cat has never mapped. To their nose, you came home smelling like somewhere else, and that somewhere else is now in their territory. The licking is removal. They are methodically stripping those foreign compounds off your skin and replacing them with their own saliva, which carries their unique chemical signature, and yours, which they are reapplying from memory. You are being marked back into the colony. The process won't stop until you smell like home again. 5. Why does your cat lick you and then stare at you without blinking? Slow blink. No blink. Direct stare after grooming you. Pay close attention here, because this is one of the most misread moments in the entire human-cat relationship. In feline body language, sustained eye contact is a dominance display between strangers or rivals. Between bonded individuals, it becomes something different entirely. When a cat holds eye contact with you after grooming you and then performs a slow, deliberate blink, that is what researchers call a cat kiss. It is an active, conscious signal meaning, I am not a threat to you. I am at ease. I trust that you are not a threat to me. The correct response is to slow blink back. Hold soft eye contact, relax your face, and let your eyes close slowly. Cats that receive this response from humans show measurable reductions in stress markers. You speaking their language back to them in that moment is not a small thing. It is them asking, "Are we okay?" and you answering yes. 6. Why does your cat lick themselves immediately after you pet them? You reach out. You give them a scratch. You feel good about it. They pull away and immediately start licking exactly where your hand was. Most owners read this as rejection. They didn't like it. They're cleaning me off. The reality is more nuanced and almost entirely the opposite. When a familiar individual's scent is deposited on a cat through touch, they don't remove it, they work it in. The licking motion redistributes your scent across their coat using the same spreading technique they use during full self-grooming routines. They are incorporating your chemical signature into theirs. The exception, if the licking is rapid, agitated, and followed by leaving the room, then yes, overstimulation occurred. But if it's slow, rhythmic, and they stay near you, they are essentially bookmarking the interaction into their own body. 7. Why does your cat lick the air when you scratch a certain spot? You find the spot, usually just above the tail or along the lower back, and your cat goes still. Their mouth starts moving. They're licking nothing. Just air. This is a scratch reflex, and it's involuntary. That region of a cat's body contains a high concentration of nerve endings that, when stimulated, trigger a grooming reflex that runs through the same neural pathway as actual grooming behavior. The brain receives a signal that says something is being cleaned and initiates the corresponding mouth movement automatically, before the cat's conscious mind can catch up. It feels good. They cannot stop it. And if they could, they wouldn't want to. The spot you found is a physiological shortcut directly into their comfort system. 8. Why has your cat suddenly stopped licking you? They used to do it all the time. And now they've stopped completely. This one is the most important entry on this entire list, and it is the one most owners do not act on fast enough. When a cat withdraws a grooming behavior they previously performed consistently, it is never a personality shift. Cats do not become less affectionate for no reason. Grooming requires energy, body positioning, and a baseline neurological state of safety and calm. What causes the withdrawal? Chronic pain makes grooming postures uncomfortable. Dental disease makes licking physically painful. Kidney disease and hyperthyroidism both alter saliva composition and reduce grooming drive. Anxiety disorders cause withdrawal from bonding behaviors. If your cat stopped licking you and also shows any of the following weight changes, increased water intake, hiding, altered grooming of themselves, make the appointment. The timing matters more than you think. 9. Why does your cat lick their own nose after watching you eat? You're at the table. Your cat is watching you. You take a bite. They lick their nose. That nose lick is not anticipation. It is analysis. When a cat detects an airborne food compound at intensity, they use a technique called the phlegmon-adjacent response, drawing air across the vomeronasal organ in the roof of the mouth, the same secondary olfactory system used to detect pheromones in complex chemical compounds. The tongue flick to the nose helps direct those particles toward the organ's receptor surface. Your cat is not asking for food. They are conducting a full chemical profile of what you're eating and filing it. Cats remember food scents with remarkable precision. If they decide what you're eating is something they want access to, they will remember that scent signature indefinitely. 10. Why does your cat lick you right before they fall asleep? The last thing they do before they close their eyes. One long, deliberate lick. Then they settle in. This behavior traces back to the first hours of life. Newborn kittens are licked by their mothers immediately after birth to stimulate breathing and circulation, and that licking continues through the entire nursing period as the primary mechanism of safety, warmth, and social bonding. That neurological association, licking equals the deepest safety available, is formed before a kitten's eyes ever open. It never fully disappears. When your cat licks you before sleep, they are doing what their nervous system has associated with falling asleep safely since the first day they existed. You have become part of that sequence. You are in the category of safe enough to be unconscious near. In the entire vocabulary of the cat, there is no higher statement than that.